Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Dash. Also want to give a double honors to the apostles and the elders who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach that with sincerity. Also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth, known as the Israelite foreigners and the speckled birds. Alright, and this one is going to be something like detaching from the system. Alright? And detaching from what system? The MOTB system, the new digital system. Alright, because these things are coming soon. Revelation 13:16, he causes all men, rich or poor, free or bond, to take a mark in their right hand and in their forehead. Roughly paraphrasing. Alright, Salakia. Driving to work. Thought I'd just push play. Got inspired. I just heard another brother was doing a video and he talking about detaching from the system. And the system, as we know it now, getting up, going to work every day, maybe getting off work, going to the gym, maybe leaving the gym, going to the grocery store, maybe cooking a meal or whatever. You know, whatever routine you guys gonna change here really soon and real quick. All right, you got the oh, Salakia, hold up. Salakia, driving to work as I said, but yeah, you're gonna have to detach from this, the system as we know it, the digital system, right? When we got the digital ID, that's gonna force everyone and their mother to, it's gonna force everyone and their mother to have to take this digital ID and get rid of their bank accounts and get rid of their physical cash and get rid of their bank accounts and their cash. You're gonna have to take this digital ID. Then when you get the AI taking over the jobs, all right, I'm trying to get in the spirit so I can really just lay it down. When you get the AI taking over the jobs, there won't be no jobs for humans and so for people, regular citizens no more. All right, and you're gonna have to get on the I always forget the name of the system, but Elon Musk was talking about it, and I wish I wasn't driving so I can pull it up. But it's like an allowance. Until I figure out the right terminology, I'm gonna keep using allowance. And I know China does it. I did a video on it maybe 2 camps ago, on a digital ID. It's an allowance. All right, the digital ID, when you have the digital ID, your ID is gonna be attached to it. Your identification is gonna be attached to it. So say like you wanna go online and speak and say something like, just put something on a, that you don't disagree with the government or the ways, or you disagree with the transformer community or something, you put that online and you spewing hate towards these things, they can turn off your social media, they can turn off your money allowance, all right? Because you're not being obedient to the system. And that's what it is, it's a digital prison. All right, and it's gonna come a time where this digital ID, all right, it's gonna turn into the MOTB. All right, then the elect, they're gonna have to detach from the system. And these things are coming here soon. All right, these aren't months away, these are weeks away. Maybe they are months away, right? But they're not years away. Maybe they're days away. All right, with the Strait of Hormuz and the way everything is set up, hey, shit can hit the fan any moment, any time, any day. All right, all the dreams people are having, everything already started in the Strait of Hormuz, the oil, we can have a food shortage can start tomorrow. A gas shortage can start tomorrow.
There's a lane closure ahead.
All right, a food shortage can start tomorrow. A gas shortage can start tomorrow. Hey, with all these plagues erupting, that Esau got erupting out the laboratory, they can have a shutdown tomorrow, shut this place down, and do whatever they please. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can do whatever he pleases with this place, because the king's hands are in the Lord's heart, or in the Lord's hand. The king's heart is in the Lord's hand. All right, President Trump says he doesn't want World War III, but what happened to Pharaoh in the book of Moses? Salakia, I'm on interstate. Oh, crap. All right, I'm good. All right, I'm just trying to make sure I made the right turn. This is my first time going this way on the interstate. Well, like I said, what happened to Pharaoh? All right, Pharaoh, he didn't want to go to war with Yahweh Yahushua. When Moses pulled up and everything Moses said were happening in front of his face, when you get down to the second and third plague, he got to know that the God that Moses was dealing with was a real and true God. All right, and he kept trying to fight against Yahweh Yahushua because the Lord had hardened his heart. And that's in the scriptures. It said the Lord had hardened Pharaoh's heart. So the Lord is going to harden Trump's heart. All right, because Trump talking about he don't want war. Iran said they're calling multiple times a day on the radio station trying to come up with a peace deal all day, nonstop. Ain't no peace deal. And then if it is a peace deal, then you got 2 Thessalonians, I think 5, somewhere around there, for when he say peace and safety, surely destruction come like a woman that travailed with child. Exit 114, okay. I just gotta get an exit right here. All right, so back to the top of the hand. I'm driving, so I don't have scriptures off the top of my head, but I do quote scriptures. So the elect is, the hopeful elect, us who call ourselves that, are those who try to live that lifestyle, you're gonna have to detach from the system here pretty soon. All right? You're gonna be the only ones who receive divine intervention, which is angel-like power, which is a standard. The Lord should lift up a standard for the elect. All right? They should do more works than Yahushua. All right? He should run and not lift up their wings as an eagle. My man shall eat. Elijah did a lot of miracles. What is this person doing, bro? This man is just cutting people and stuff. Like, go on somewhere, man. All right. All right, so the Lord's going to lift up the standard for his elect, because the devil should come down with a great wrath, because he know that he had a short time. All right, and that's, you can see the puzzles being put in place for this. Yeah, I'm trying to make it to work on time. It just threw me back like 4 minutes, man. What did I do, make a wrong turn? Oh, I'm gonna have to leave even earlier. All right, yeah. So the Lord's gonna protect his people, his men. And within that time, so with that time that the whole world, the hour of temptation, when the whole world is tried, all right, and that's in the book of Revelations, the hour of temptations is when they implement the MOTB, the mark of the beast. All right, and they force everybody to take it on the earth. And you see, it's not just an American thing. This is the whole earth thing, the whole world. And you see, this is why it's going to be the NWO, a one world government, a one world religion, all that weird All that weird stuff they've been talking about since the day I was born. In every single movie. I remember watching Christian movies talking about this stuff, the MOTB. It's a movie called The Tribulations. It's a really good, we ain't no Christians, we don't deal with that, but if you watch the movie, you know, it's not accurate, but you can watch with a spiritual eye. It's a Christian movie and understand exactly what it's talking about and understand the times that we going into. And these people aren't paying attention because the Lord had put over them a gross darkness. All right. So it's up to us to get on the warn the people, because these people our people ain't listening. And you best to believe that all our people are gonna have an idea of kind of what's going on. They gonna know it's scriptural. They're not gonna know what's going on or none of that because they didn't listen and all that, but they gonna know. Well, maybe not. I ain't even gonna say that, because the scriptures say, even when affliction come, they will not turn away from their wickedness. But yeah, the elect, they're gonna have to turn away from this system pretty soon. So don't get comfortable in this system. Don't get comfortable thinking your job is everything right now. Don't get comfortable with your family, your woman, and everything right now, because you're gonna have to lose everything. You're gonna have to lose your woman. You might lose your kids. You might lose your family. You might lose everything. Right? These people who don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they're not gonna have divine division. All right, they're not gonna be able to withstand the temptations of the MOTB and the new system coming, because they're gonna want to eat. They're gonna want to feed their families. They're going to want to go on vacations. All right? They're going to want to still live this fleshly life and satisfy their flesh. So they're not going to know what to do when these times come. All they're going to do is panic, and they're not going to know who to call on. They're not going to know to call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They're going to call on Jesus Christ. So it's best that you detach yourself slowly from these people. All right? So you should be preparing your mind to detach from this system. Every day, you should be preparing your mind to detach from the system. This new digital system, this new AI coming, all these new data centers. What I watched a video yesterday. Tahar was talking about the new data centers will be a part of the you know what system. Yes, because the data systems are going to be used. Hold on. The data systems are going to be used to track all your information, to track all the information on the RFID chip. All right. So when you log online, the data centers is going to have enough power to keep in contact with everybody within that area. I guess I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but the data system using a lot of power and they're huge. All right, and I guess they're going to be used to track all their information. All right, you're going to be a slave. You're going to be a slave, all right, to the system. All right. I posted many times on here on my channel. There's a clip of a video. I lost the video part of it, but I kept the MP3 part, so I let the MP3 part, where's this woman breaking down the new system coming. And she said she won't be able to get online. All right, you won't be able to get in apps. You won't be able to log in on apps. You won't be able to log in on a phone. You won't be able to log in online. You won't be able to work. You won't be able to purchase food. You won't be able to pay rent. You won't be able to do not one fucking thing without the MOTB. All right, and they're setting that up through the digital system, because when they first introduced the digital system to the UK, they said all those who don't start to apply for the digital system is gonna lose their bank account. And the first thing they said is they won't be able to go to work. They won't be able to get access to their bank accounts. They won't be able to get access to money or stores or buy food if they don't get the digital ID. And that happened in UK. All right, so that's how we know the digital ID is looking just like the MOTB, and eventually the whole entire world is going to be under this MOTB system and this digital system. Now, I've read and done multiple videos. I'm Googling all the countries and states that are doing this, so feel free to go back and look. But other than that, I'm going to end this one because I don't have too much to say. But the elect here soon is going to have to detach from this new system that is coming. So be prepared and be ready to be a vagabond on earth. Be prepared and be ready to be on a run. Be prepared and be ready to be in full faith mode. You running off nothing but faith. Nothing but faith in the name of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. No other name. Because when these times come, there's going to be nobody out here to help you. You're going to be an enemy. If you want to, watch the movie, the old Christian movie that I talked about. It's called Tribulations. Alright, it had some decent actors in there at the time. It's going to show you a little bit what it's going to be like without it. They couldn't eat, they couldn't do anything, and people that didn't have it, they're like, hey, he has the mark, get him. And he was running, he couldn't eat, they were on a run. All right, they had to get in one place, bounce to the next place, and they also had divine intervention in that movie. They were in a building, and the feds was looking for them. Whatever it would be, ICE in this age, the ICE or the military was looking for them because they didn't have that mark. And the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah turned the closet they was hiding into to a flat wall with no door on it, so the people walked past it. And that's divine intervention. So watch that movie. But with all that being said, I hope this quick lesson was edifying to the elect. Shalom.